Hi everyone, it's Tammy. Welcome back. Today we're going to be making some belly bands for use in upcoming journals. And I am going to embrace the circle. We're going to be using lots of circles today. And I hope you will craft along with me or at least get inspired to embrace the circle and make something for your journals. I am going to start with just a piece of coffee dyed paper. It's just regular copy paper. And I have cut these 1 inch wide. Actually, they're about 1.25 inches wide. And I have cut them almost 8 inches long. And the reason I did that is for a 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper folded in half. Obviously, when we get finished, if you had a journal that was smaller, you could cut them, I think, down to the size that you wanted. So as long as we don't go over the ends too much, then we should be good for a regular 8.5 long piece of paper. Okay, so what I have my biggest circle, and it is a 2 inch, I believe. Yes, it is a 2 inch circle. And then I have these circles, and I cut these with my punches when I'm like watching TV out of my scrapbook paper, or any kind of paper. It doesn't have to be scrapbook paper. Out of my scrap bin. This is one of the things I do, and I have 3 little boxes, and I just punch them out and put them in a box for future use. The other circle is 1.75 inches, and then I think this one is like a 1/2 inch. Yeah, that one's a 1/2 inch. And then the other thing that I have, and another thing that I do when I'm watching television, is I have these little clusters that I've made just with scrap pieces of paper, and these little paper flowers. And these paper flowers I ordered off Etsy. And I bet there is not a tag on them. So I will have to look that up and see who I purchased these from. But you can see they come in all different colors and styles. So I make a bunch of clusters using papers and fabrics and pieces of lace and just little scrap pieces. That one's got a butterfly on it. And I just staple them. You know, I staple them together so that I can just, you know, take my little scrap bin. That one's got a stamp on it. I can just take my little scrap bin down and sit on the couch and watch television and put these together and staple them together, and they're ready to go. And then you can, if, like, for example, if I decide this one is too big, I can still tear around it and make it smaller or whatever. So that one's got a little Tim Holtz picture on it. So all kinds of different ones, and I just keep this, you know, filled up as much as I can. So what we're going to do first is we are going to create our belly band. And I'm just going to grab out some circles, and I'm going to try to vary what I pick and also vary the sizes. Some of them are scrapbook paper, like I said. Some of them are text, like this one's text. Some of them are map. There's just all kinds of different things. And so I'm going to get some that kind of go together in color and see what we come up with here. Let's see. I've got all kinds of different ones. What do I want to use? That one kind of goes nice. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 4 big ones to begin with. I believe. Maybe something like that. So I've got 4 big ones. And let's make sure we're not going to get over 8.5 here. Okay. Had to count my little squares. And I know the strip is under 8.5, so kind of like that. And then I'm going to get at least 3 of this size. So maybe some music paper. And maybe that one. And maybe that one. Okay. Oh, I'm going to keep that one out because that will work for the other one. Okay, so I'm going to start by gluing these down. And I think the easiest way to do this, in my opinion, is to take this piece and use your glue stick and go right down this piece with your glue stick. And then you can stick your circles on and you don't have a big mess. Just make sure and get your edges really well. So how is everyone? I hope you're doing wonderful. I'm doing okay. It's just really cold. I'm over the cold weather. It just will not go away. So I'm going to put the top one on and I'm going to put the bottom one on. And then kind of do the other 2 based on that. And that's upside down. You may have to put another big one. No, I think this will be all right. You don't want any of your... Yeah, I think I am going to do another one. You don't want any of your... Yeah, I can move that one up just a little bit. What am I trying to say here? Your bottom piece to show when you're done. I can move this one down and I think we'll be all right. Okay. Now we'll take our little ones, and on those I will put the glue on the back of the circle. And see, I just messed it up because I don't need all that glue on there. I don't need that on the outsides. Just need it kind of down the center. Scoot it up, make sure I'm on screen. All right, so we have all those down. Just give it a squish. Make sure that one's not sticking. Okay, we're good. All right, so then I have cut 3 of the Tim Holtz pictures, and I did the same thing. I cut them with the punch. Punch them out. I'm going to ink around them. And these are going to become like our focal points. Kind of like that. Scoot that one up a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to use our glitter glue on that because they are a little bit thicker. So that one I want the glue over here. That one on this side. And that one on this side. All right, so that's that step. And then we will take the little circles. And again, I'm going to lift this up, make sure it's not sticking to my paper anywhere. That one needs a little bit of glue under there. And if you sew, you could sew right down the middle of these when they're done. It'd be really cute. And now we're going to take our little circles and we're going to use these kind of like little accents. And a lot of these don't have a lot of color to them. So let's see if we can dig down in here and that one's a little bright for this one. Maybe that one. Green would work. And you a blue one there. Let's do one more. No, I really need color there. Nope, too close to the other one. Maybe this one. Oh, that's not a whole one. Alright, I'm going to get this over here where I can see it. These little ones are really hard to pick up. Need to trim my nails again. Need kind of a bright one. Need to cut some more of these because all of these are kind of the same colors. Okay, that one will work, I think. I'm going to eke around this one because it's really white compared to everything else I've put on here. That's better. All right. I'm going to move these because I feel like that is taking up room. You may not be able to see what I'm doing. All right. So then you can decide, is that enough? Do I like that finished look? You can ink around the edges if you choose to. You could ink each circle individually if you wanted to do that before you started putting them together. You can decide whether you want to add a cluster or not, or if you wanted to add a flower or something to it or not. But I think what I want to do on this particular one is actually add some stamping, because I think a cluster on this one is going to take away from the pictures. I don't know, you could put one at the top, maybe a smaller one if you wanted to. If I have a smaller one in here. Like you could put one there. That's not exactly a small one, but you get the point. That one would go color-wise. Let's rip it. it down a little bit. This one has some embossed paper. It has a little piece of doily. It has some brown paper bag. It has part of a book binding. And it has some music paper, I think. Yeah. So you could put that right there. That actually looks kind of cute. Make sure we're not going to get over our height. Yep, we're good. So we could put that right there. Kind of covers up all our butterflies though. Okay, let's ink that a little bit. You could do the one with the butterfly, but I think the butterfly, the one that I have in here that has a butterfly on it, I don't think I have a little butterfly, but we'll look real quick. See, we have that one, and it's huge. And I know I have some other butterflies, but I think they're all pretty big. I also have one that's fabric with some button. That would be cute as well. And there's a butterfly. There's another butterfly. Moth. I guess that's really a moth. I don't think that's a butterfly. Oh, there's a little butterfly. Let's rip this one down. Oh, I think I like that one. Let's do that. Doesn't overwhelm it as much. And it has the number 14 that's a circle as well. Tear a little bit off of this edge right here. Okay, so we're going to do this one. I've decided. Okay, and then I'm going to get a couple of little stamps. Look in my stamp drawer over here and see what I can find. Okay, let me get a block. And I think we'll do them in black soot. And we'll just see what we come up with here. These are all Tim Holtz stamps. Put one right here. Oh no. Wipe that one off. It's not sticking. All right, let's try that again. And we have this one. I'm going to put it down here at the bottom. Stuck to my paper. There we go. I think it's this block. I was trying to make sure I wasn't going to do that upside down. Okay. And I'd like to do one right there. This one might be too long, but we'll see. And I already have ink all over me. We're just starting. Okay, I think that one is good. So there we go. Our belly band. All right, so let's do another one. And this one, the pictures that I have cut out are like of classroom pictures, class pictures. So I saw this one that's part of a grade card. That's why I kept it out. So let's keep that in mind when we're looking for our circles that it's a classroom. Let's flip through here, or a class picture. Here's one that looks kind of like notebook paper. So we did, remember we did 4 of the big ones. There's a dictionary page. I'm going to keep these bottom ones pretty neutral. All right, so there's 4. Oops, 5. Nope. Need one more because that one's a small one. Okay. Now, I need 3 of these. I have a lot more of this size. I guess I have more scraps that are easier to get this size out of than the other. Okay, we can bring, how about a map? It's a map piece. And some music paper. So this one's going to be really neutral. But that's okay because we don't know what journal we're going to use it in, right? So we can do a map, and we can do a report card, and we can do some music. Yep. Okay. So for the first one, we'll put our glue stick on the strip. We'll put one at the bottom, one at the top. Okay, and then for these, we'll put our glue down the middle. Make sure to get all your edges, or sew, if you want to sew down it instead. I'm going to change out my glue page here. Okay, and then our pictures. Again, these are the Tim Holtz, the new ones. Ink around the edges, and I just, you know, picked out sections. So this one we're going on this side. And this side. And this side. And then we'll ink around the whole thing. And like I said, you could ink each one of the circles individually if you would rather have the ink around the whole circle, even when where they intersect. That doesn't really bother me, so I'm not worried about that too much. Okay. And then we want our little bitty ones for accents. And we might bring in some kind of color. I don't know, I don't have many colors in these. A lot of neutrals in these little bitty ones. Kind of stick with the greens. See what we can do. Okay, I like that, I think. Oh, you know what would have been really cute is to use my little number circles. Let me grab a couple of those. Since we're doing the kids. Oh, well, I've got these ABC things too. I don't have an A, I just have a B and a C. Oh, there's a B. Oh, there's the A. Do we want to do that? That B and that C looked a lot bigger than that though. But I guess they're not. I'm so decisive, guys. Okay, I'm going to hand cut this out. Wish me luck. It's cutting a circle. Two days later, and she has hand cut out 2 circles. Pretty pathetic. Okay, there is the B. And I know I'm off camera, but I have to have this like right up to my face to cut a circle, even with my glasses on. And it still doesn't come out a circle. Why is it so hard? Okay, there's the C. So let's ink those to make them look a little better. They're already kind of made to look like they're inked. I wish I hadn't have put that there now, because I don't want to cover up the little report card one. All right, let's glue those on. Cute. Okay, now for the top of this one, I definitely don't want to use a cluster now, but I have somewhere one of those things, clipboard thingies that looks like a clipboard. And I think that would look real cute up there, but I'm not sure exactly where it is. May have to go searching for it and then put that on at a later time. But you know what I'm talking about, right? There it is, like that. Let's put that up there. I think that'll be cute. Okay, now let's do some stamping on that, and maybe we can do, if I can get my pen and the glue. There we go. I was going to use these numbers, which are just little bingo numbers that I got in a bingo set, is what I was going to use. And I also had these that were smaller that I could have used, but I really like the big ones. So, and I don't think we need the numbers if we stamp. So let's stamp and see what happens. And then we can decide from there if we need anything else. So, I don't have a decent size single number. Like, I think that would be too big. So, what is going to be my option? I could do a partial of that one across there. But I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it in black. I'm going to do it in my vintage photo, I believe. Do a little couple testes here. Yeah, let's do that. Move you up. Doesn't have to be really prominent. Okay, and then For this one, let's do a little bit of the splatter stamp here and there, since it's got a more vintagey kind of look to it. Do we like that one? Yeah, I think I like that one. Okay, we're going to do one more, but this time we're going to use squares or rectangles. And Tim Holtz, the collage tiles. And they're all in one size, of course. So let's pick some out. We'll make this one kind of botanical looking, kind of, sort of. Kind of, sort of, kind of. That's probably enough. Let's see. All right. Again, we'll start with our glue stick. So we want to put one of the botanical looking ones there, and one there, and then one kind of in the middle. And then maybe that one there. And that one there. I'm going to move this one up a little bit and put the last one there. And then, of course, we'll have to glue where they're overlapping. turn it around this way. Okay, lift it up so we're not sticking. All right, and then for the photos, I have 3 kiddos. There won't be a lot of background showing. Maybe I should not do the photos on this one and let those botanicals just be the background or the focal point, and then put a cluster in the middle. That would work. So let's see what kind of cluster we can find. This one could take the big butterfly. It's going to cover up a lot of it though. I've got this butterfly. Nope, I don't like those colors. Maybe we'll just do a flower. Nope, don't like that one. Wrong color. Nope, I'm not liking those, guys. I'm not liking those. Any of them. I just feel like it's too boring. Let's try, what if we put some little circles? Nope, don't like that either. What if we put some numbers? I've got Amy at Crafty Cat. I've got her numbers in here. Those might work. There's one of them coming out right there. That's kind of cute. Too big. Like that one, but I don't want them to be sequential. Got some of these little rectangle things too. Nope. Nope. I'm very undecisive today, aren't I? Here's a 3. Here's an 8. I feel like the 8 needs to be here because it's bigger. let's glue those on. Oh, we could use, I wonder if we could use a Tim Holtz, one of the cutout people. Have the little birdie sticking out the hole. Whoops. Let me grab my paper doll box. Need a single person. I think she's going to be too small. But I could do, if I did that size, I'd have to do more than one, I think. These are all pairs. I do like the way she looks on there, though. She's cute, but she's a totally different era than this girl. She's the same size. That's right, cute. Let's do that. Okay, and then let's do a quick ink around the edges, and I think that one's done. That one ended up pretty cute. didn't get the top of her head very well. There we go. All right, so there is the one with the Tim Holtz collage squares. So I'm going to move this out of the way and I'll show you all three of them. So this is our classroom, which I think turned out really cute. And this is the first one we did with the kids at the birthday party. And then the one we just did with the collage squares and the Tim Holtz paper dolls. So all three of those are really cute, and I think they would be really cute on a page. I don't have a big, oops, I'm causing a crash. I don't have a bigger journal right here close, but if this was a full-size journal, you just would glue it here, and then you'd have a belly band to stick a journal card or something underneath. But even if you didn't, for example, and you wanted to use it on this size, then you would, you could cut it right there. You'd lose this bottom picture, but then you could use that to make another one, or you could make a little cluster or a little page collage with what was left, or you could move it up and you could take, equal off each side, and again, you would lose this top part and a little bit of the bottom, but you could very easily reuse that. So, yeah, pretty cute. I like it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, if you don't mind leaving a comment or giving it a thumbs up, I would appreciate it. It helps my channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so you can join in on the fun. We're having fun, guys. Gotta love junk journaling, right? I know I do. And let me know what you guys are working on. I love to see everybody else's work and the ideas that they come up with. So until Tuesday, when we are, we'll have the next episode of the Color Combo 2023. I hope everybody has a great rest of your weekend and a great start to your week. And I will see you on Tuesday. Bye.